Clothes to get rid of in 2021. I'm having another wardrobe clear out. It's a closet clear out. How to decide what to get rid of. I've got a huge pile here, another huge pile. I've got a good wardrobe full here. Well, actually, no, let's say 3 drawers full here. So I've got a bin bag. I am going to go through this lot and show you why I am getting rid of this in 2021. First of all, there are certain items I've got that are just out of date. So wrong shape, totally out of date. You can tell if I'm wearing them, I'm wearing something from a different era. So those first, they're easy. That is easy. Let's pick those. And I'm talking about waterfall cardigans. This cardigan, I loved it, absolutely loved it, from Marks and Spencer's, but look, the shape of it just comes down at the front. It's got that, it's got a long shawl-like collar. To me, that is out of date. It's, you know, I've had it, I must have had this about 12 years or so. So I've got my wear out of it. I don't feel guilty about it. There's nothing wrong with it other than it's out of date. And so that is going to go to charity. 2 more waterfall cardigans. I've had a lot of wear out of this one for work and this one too. Both clearly not current. I think at my age, at 59, nearly 60, to wear something that is clearly not current would date me. And it's not only cardigans. You can have the odd waterfall tunic too still hanging around as well. And that has got a clear waterfall line to it, feature to it. So somebody else can make use of it. I do think that when you get to my age, you get to 59, 60, we have got so much we have bought in the past that fits us and we've got used to wearing, but if we wear them now, because they are a previous generation and we don't notice time going, I don't know about you, I don't notice time go by. I don't know, I have to really think sometimes, gosh, I bought that 10 years ago, but it still fits, I still wear it. But it would make me look I'm living in the past. And although I'm proud of being 59, but I don't want to look like I'm living in the past. I want to look like I'm living now and be current and look current. So those waterfall cardigans have got to leave my life. Out of date again. Cold shoulder. It's cold shoulder. There's a danger that, you know, at my age, it's the sort of thing that we could wear because it's a part of the body that, you know, we can show off and it doesn't look wrinkly and so on. But because it's cold shoulder and it is associated with a couple of years, it's dated. So it looks like it's been hanging around in our wardrobe for a while. And so, you know, a nice cold shoulder dress is going to go to charity. Dated. Look at these sleeves. It's quite cropped. It would go with the modern wide leg trousers and things. The problem with this is the sleeves just are obviously out of date. So that little top I'm going to let go. Someone else can use it. Out of fashion again. This, do you remember the, what were they called? The low backs, you know, high front low backs, high low tops. This is an extreme high low top there. Look at the front, that's the back, and there's the front there. The only way I could ever make that work, because the front was actually too high to wear with jeggings and leggings, so it had no practical use really in that sense. If it was actually slightly lower at the front, you could wear it with leggings. It would look great with leggings. But I wore it a lot tucked in and with cardigans at the back, so the low back didn't really show because I was wearing a cardigan over the top and then tucked in the front. But I've got, and I liked it because I like the colour. I really like that colour on me. That's why I kept it for as long as I did. Loved the colour. But it's too much inconvenience really for me to reach for it now, to try to make it work and tuck in the front, wear a cardigan with the back, make it work and so on. I've got other things that I wear, but I would be looking out for another top in this colour because I love that colour. Sleeveless tops that you're just not going to wear underneath a jacket or cardigan. And here would be one. Slightly, not a very flattering neckline as well, so got 2 reasons to get rid of that. Sleeveless, that won't go under a jacket, any of my jackets or cardigans, because it's slightly knitted, doesn't look quite right. And the neckline, so that's going to go. Items from a past era. I'm not going to the office anymore. I'm not going to go talking at conferences anymore, and I used to do that. And I've got a dress here that I've wore many a time presenting at a conference. And it's not one I would wear out. I've got better things to wear out to dinner with friends and for my life I'm about to lead now. And so that can go to charity. Somebody else will find that useful. Got plenty of wear out of it. It's been useful for the purpose I bought it for, which was to present, look smart, plain dress I could wear a black jacket over the top of, look smart presenting. It worked. It's done its job, but I don't need it filling up my wardrobe anymore. And it's a slightly dated shape as well, because I must have bought this, goodness knows, years ago anyway. It's a Nina Leonard from QVC, and it's done its bit. It's done its bit in my life. It can go and do its bit in someone else's life now. Another past to life piece is a suede, or artificial suedeette shirt. It's next. I got it from charity, and it's going to go back to charity where I got it. I, in the meantime, have borrowed it, I suppose. I borrowed it because I bought it from there. Going to give it back to there. So it's been borrowed in my life, and I wore it a lot for work, but no longer need that. So that's going. So things for work that you don't need anymore because you're living a different lifestyle now, and you're not going to go back to a prior lifestyle. No point in them filling up your wardrobe. Another kind of blouse I bought from a charity shop from work, so in effect it's borrowed because I bought it, I've used it over the years, and I don't need it anymore. This, isn't it gorgeous? It's lovely. I got so much wear out of this, but I just don't need it now. And I think somebody else could use it, so it's going to go back to the British Art Foundation, and I'm sure they'll sell it again because there's nothing wrong with it. And it's a nice, the brand's Soon. I don't know soon, but I've got lots of wear out of it. I wore it a lot for work, but I really just don't need it, you know, now. So that is going to be donated. Pencil skirt. A really thick pencil skirt. I bought this new from Sainsbury's, goodness knows, I don't know, 10 or so years ago. I have had masses of wear out of this for work. Nice and stretchy pencil skirt that I could just stride around in. It was lovely, but I don't need it anymore. I'm not going to wear it. I don't need it. If I do go back to the office in any form or a formal environment, I'm not going to wear a pencil skirt. So that is going to go and be donated. Now then, some things that are too small. I've got some white jeans here that I have had 10 years. These were the first pair of sort of slim fit jeans I bought from in this time round that skinny jeans came round when they first came back 10 years ago. I bought these from Marks and Spencer's, got masses of wear out of them. I could carry on wearing them, but I got lots of white jeans. The problem is they're very actually low waisted. Or low slung, so the button falls below my belly button, and then I just have a stomach hanging over the top, so they aren't a good fit on me anymore. So because of the where the button fits, they're not a pair of jeans I'm going to go to. So those are going because they're the wrong fit for me now. I really don't want that. I don't know about you, but I don't find that stomach hanging over the top of a pair of jeans, the belly button line, the belt line, I don't find that attractive. Don't know about you, but I don't. A little Bowden cardigan here, tiny little cropped cardigan. It's just too small for me. I've worn it quite a bit for work, but look at it, it's tiny, it's tiny. So it's not one I reach for a lot. So I've got other cardigans, and I can give that away, but it was useful for work. I used to wear this with the top, the blouse that I showed just now. But there's another item here that I've worn. And this is H&M Basics, and it was a t-shirt that I got quite a long time ago, and I just wore it. Scoop neck, but it's tight. It's tight. And I just think now, you know, 5 years later at my age now, I'm less likely to wear as tight, a tight, skinny, elastane top. So someone else can use that. I have got lots of wear out of it. I don't feel guilty about it. It can go to charity. Someone else can buy it and use it, but I'm not going to wear it anymore. And I have used it a lot. I've got some burgundy jeans I got from Marks and Spencer's, again, years and years ago. Everything's years ago, but still, I've got lots of wear out of them again, but they are too tight for me. So they're not a good fit and the wrong shape. They're not a modern shape anymore. So donation. Something that I actually put into a pile to get rid of before. When I was doing the video, I changed my mind, a previous video, so I kept it. I still haven't worn it. I kept it to see if I would wear it over Christmas. I didn't. I've got other things to wear. It's a bit dated. It's not, it's tight. It's not really going to do much for me. So that jersey is quite tight, sleeveless top can go. I've got a jumper here that you'll have seen in lookbooks and last year in capsule wardrobes and lookbooks that I did. But actually having worn it a few times, I think either I've washed it and shrunk it, or maybe it was small when I first bought it, but I find this too small for me. It's too skimpy round the bust. It's not the sort of shape I want to be wearing. It's Banana Republic and it's a small. I actually think that Banana Republic, I really need a medium. This is an out of date-ish really tunic top from Kettlewell Colours. It's a sort of A-line and it's a bit skimpy round the top of me. This really haven't got much wear out of it over the years, so it might as well be donated and someone else can try to make it work for them. This is another top I got from Kettlewell Colours, and it's another one of those tight slinky knits that the silk knits that I've talked about before, that I find the silk knit quite too tight. So my lesson when I'm buying from Kettlewell Colours is not to buy the silky knit or the silky fits, you know, the close fit, because they are too tight for me, a bit clingy. And this is clingy again, and it's a brown polo neck jumper. So, you know, that it's not knitted. It's one of those cottony type ones that you'd wear under something, but it's just not, that's not my style. So that's going, not my style. There's a scarf here. It's Lola Rosa, and I got it from QVC. I think somebody else could make beautiful use of this. I did ask my daughters and they're not interested. It's such a shame because it's quite expensive being Lola Rosa, but it's just not my colour. I thought when I bought it, it would be, because it's peaches and browns and creams, but I need slightly smudgy colours and these are a bit too bright. So that's just too bright for me. So I never reach for it. A little bit actually, and it goes my neck. It's a bit itchy as well. That might be another reason why. So things that itch and you don't reach for because they itch, like wool, get rid of. I've got a jumper that you have seen in a capsule wardrobe and see me try to make work. This one here from Marks and Spencer's. I find that it's got an asymmetrical shape at the bottom there. But if you remember, I've done some lookbooks where I just couldn't make it work because it just, on me, it just looks wide and straight and no shape. And I had to use a scarf to make it, give it some character and give it some shape and elongate it, make it look better on me. But I'd rather not have an item in my life, in my wardrobe, using up space that I've got to do something like that with. And over the years, I have got lots of wear out of this. I don't feel bad about giving it away to charity at all. There's nothing wrong with it. Someone else can use it. It might suit their body shape, but I don't feel guilty because it's quite old and I have used it a lot in the past, but I feel like it's not me anymore. It's not the sort of body shape. It doesn't suit my current body shape. Maybe it didn't then, but still, maybe I didn't notice. Maybe I've learned more. But anyway, now I can see it doesn't suit my body shape, so I won't be wearing it. Then we've got some things that are just plain tatty. This is a poncho type shawly thing. I've got lots of poncho type shawly things that are very good condition. This one, if you can look at it, it's just, well, I don't know, it is tatty. It's not one I reach for. So that is going to go because I've got others that I do reach for rather than the slightly tatty one. Old, out of shape, H&M basics, loose and baggy shape. I've worn it a lot in the past. Good with skinny tight fit trousers, but not with the wider leg we're going for nowadays. It then got used for houseworky type stuff, but I don't need it anymore. So that can go. Another really, this t-shirt, navy t-shirt. I'm on the hunt now for a new navy t-shirt because I had this navy t-shirt. It was really my only go-to navy t-shirt for years, but it's just, I don't know, it's about 10 years old, maybe more. It may be more than that, but I love the shape of it, but it's just got a bit tatty now and loose and it's slightly losing its shape around the neckline. It's not what it was. It's been loved. It has been so loved over the years. And it was so cheap from Marks and Spencer's. But my darling t-shirt, you're going to have to go because I need better now. I do. I need better now. But I loved you. Another thing to get rid of would be a Christmas jumper maybe, because how many Christmas jumpers do you need? I've got a red one that I like that I'm wearing. I wore this year, bought it for this Christmas, just gone, wore it this Christmas. I don't need another Christmas jumper. So this one that I bought in Sainsbury's a few years back, and I used it quite a bit for work when we went out for our Christmas lunches and things like that. I've used it at home, I've used it over Christmas going out to the pub, but I don't need that now. It's quite cute, isn't it? You know, the glitter and the penguins on it and so on. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a nice Christmas jumper, but I've got another Christmas jumper and I don't think I need two. So I prefer the red one, so I'm going to get rid of this. And it was very cheap at the time. It was about £6 or something, I don't know. And then I've worn it for a number of years, so it feels nice and soft, newly washed, but still, that's going. Things again that are just a bit too young. I wore this and wore this. I loved it when I was younger, in my early 50s. Now 59, going on to 60. No. T-shirt that says love on it. No. So that's going to go. Now, there's a pair of trousers that I put aside to get rid of. These, again, really old, H&M. I think I've got about £6, and I have just worn them and worn them and worn them. And the reason I put them aside to get rid of is because I felt that they were a very ordinary shape now. They're just straight. And then digging them out to show you, I was thinking, actually, straight's what I'm looking for. So why don't I try to take them up? So, I mean, that's what they're like, yeah, just a straight leg, like that. They're not cropped in any way, but I could do that, couldn't I? So I thought I might just do either cut them or just do a turn up. They'd look like that, and see how that goes. So I'm not going to get rid of them. I'm going to try to give them another life because they fit really well, and they might be what I'm looking for in the way of spring trousers that are a modern shape if I shorten them a bit by cuffing them or cutting them and cuffing them. So I'll see how it goes. I'm going to experiment with those. They won't go. And then there's another top I put aside to get rid of because I just never reached for, and I looked at it and thought, no, it's really pretty, actually. I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it another time for another round and see. So this might appear in another closet clear out. However, last time I kept something back, like the red top, I didn't make a go of it. It's gone in the bag now to go. So that is my Spring 21 closet clear out. And we've got so many bags downstairs to go to charity. So when they open up, and they're probably going to refuse everything, but still, that is Spring 21 clear out. And I'll see you all in an outfit, a proper outfit, real clothes that I'm wearing now.